Hello everyone, very good evening. How you all are doing? My name is Varsha Ma'am and I welcome you at Oliveboard in your very important session. So aspirants who are there in this particular session, please comment below that my voice is clearly audible to you and the screen is clearly visible so that we can start our discussion about a very important session. So aspirants who are targeting NPS grade A or grade B examination that will be conducted in this month only. So these sessions are specifically designed so that you will be capable of answering all the questions in your phase 1 and phase 2. As this subject will be in your phase 1 and phase 2 examination both, so it is needed for you to do the question practice in a specific manner so that you will not miss any question in your examination, right? So, am I clearly audible and visible? Can you hear me? Are you guys ready for the session? Yeah. Give me a thumbs up in the chat box so that I'll be able to know that, yeah, you guys are interested and you guys are ready for the session. I think we are having the first session, right? This is completely like it is the first session for you that I'm taking you that I'm taking on YouTube. And in this particular session, we are going to discuss about some important questions that will be related to your management processes. And with the help of questions, I'll let you know like what is management and what are the different processes involved in management, what are the different levels of management, why there is a need to do the management, right? So whenever we are talking about any organization, there is a specific roles that are performed so that if the roles will be in an organized manner, like all the different steps of management are followed judicially, then the task that you will be assigned to do will give you more better results, right? आपकी efficiency improve हो जाती है अगर आप एक task को highly managed way में perform करते हैं तो, right? So in this session we are going to discuss about all these questions, right? All the questions that can be framed from this topic. So let's start our discussion. Very good evening, Ritesh. It's a good evening, ना? अभी good morning कहाँ हो रही है? It's 6 p.m. at evening, not a.m. कैसी बातें करते हो यार तुम लोग? So let's start our discussion. But before proceeding forward, I just want to tell if you have not installed the Oliveboard application till now, install it now and start your preparations with us. And अगर आपने पहले से ही install किया था application को तो please update it so that you can take the benefits of this specific features which is specifically designed and introduced for your better preparations. Okay, so these important features will be updated for you अगर आप application update कर लेते हैं and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will get the notification of all the classes on time and install your application अगर अभी तक भी install नहीं करा है तो. And aspirants, as you can see on the auspicious occasion of Vasant Panchami that we celebrated yesterday, what we are doing, what we are offering to you, we are offering you 49% discount on all the regulatory exam plans. So make sure you are connected with us in the batches also so that you can have the comprehensive preparations with us. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, you guys always want that there should be live webinars with us so that we will be capable of understanding about the exam patterns and other things with the selected candidates, right? So what we are organizing a live webinar for you guys. So in this live webinar, All India Rank 1, Anil sir, he will guide you about how you can manage your phase 1 and phase preparations and what kind of approaches you should follow so that you will be capable of covering your ESI and FM portion and what should be followed in the GA, like how to approach and which portion to skip. So all these things will be discussed and what should be your next 6-month plan so that you will also be selected in the examination. So what I want, you please register for this webinar. बहुत ज़्यादा help मिलेगी आपको, ठीक है? And he will also answer your random questions. ठीक है? Aspirants को बहुत सारे random questions रहते हैं exam को लेकर, like descriptive के लिए कैसे prepare करें, फेज 1 एंड फेज 2 का इंटीग्रेटेड प्रिपरेशन करें या फिर उनको इंडिविजुअली डील करें. ही विल आंसर ऑल ऑफ योर दीज क्वेश्चंस. ओके, प्लीज मेक श्योर कि आप ये वेबिनार अटेंड कर रहे हो. ओके, Now, what we will do in this particular session, so we will cover the questions related to these three topics. They all comes under the management processes. Okay. So here we are going to talk about the questions related to what is the nature of the management is and why management is needed, like scope of the management, and what are the different processes that we should be aware about that comes under the management. So like the processes of planning all the tasks, organization, staffing, directing and controlling. And other than that, we'll also discuss about the role of a manager का बहुत ही important role होता है. ठीक है. See, after the management segment will cover the leadership portion and there will discuss like एक मैनेजर में और एक लीडर में क्या डिफरेंस होता है. सो मेक श्योर यू आर अटेंडिंग ऑल द क्लासेस इन बैच एंड यू आर ऑल्सो बी द पार्ट ऑफ यूट्यूब सेशंस ऑल्सो. ठीक है. तो सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी हो जाता है कि यूट्यूब पे भी एक्टिवली इन्वॉल्व रहना इन द सेशंस and be the part of the batches too, so that you will be capable of doing all the things in a well organized manner. Okay. So management is very important in our day-to-day life also. Okay. So let's do. So there's a first question for you on the screen, and in this first question, what I am asking to you, a dash can be defined as a process of administering and controlling the affairs of the organization, irrespective of its nature, type, structure, and size. So, what would be the right answer for this question? ठीक है, किसे हम कहेंगे कि ये this is a very important step. Okay, and it's a very important process that help in administering and controlling like what type of activities that are going on in an organization without knowing about the nature, the type, the structure, and the size of the processes and the activities. So the right answer will be option number A, science, option number B, arts, option number C, management, option number 4, accounts, and option number 5, business. Yeah, aspirants, please give the right answer for this question and like and share the session among your friends also. Okay. So here the question is there for you. Please give the right answer so that we'll proceed to the next question. Yeah. So Ritesh is saying business. No, beta, it's a Ritesh, it's a wrong answer. So it is the management. Okay. What is the meaning of management is? Management, it can be defined as a process of administering, like administering and controlling all the affairs of the organization, whatever the things that are going on in an organization, irrespective of the nature, type, structure, and the size of the activities or the task assigned to you. Okay, management कभी भी इन factors पे depend नहीं करता है. It basically हमारे घर में भी we are managing all the things. Okay, so it is just a process of administering and controlling the affairs of the organization. Okay, now the second question is there for you. See here you can see the name of different thinkers. Okay, so what I want you to learn the definitions from some important thinkers because it can be directly asked in your examination. As the subject is more theoretical, इसमें theoretical portion ज़्यादा है, calculations and other things, और हमारे कुछ dynamic reports and other चीजें included नहीं है, so it is much needed for you कि you have to learn the definitions by specific social thinkers and this thinkers also. Okay. So question number second is there for you. To manage is to forecast and to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate and to control, right? And this is like a most acceptable definition of management, okay? This is one of the most acceptable definition of management, in which what the thinkers say that when we talk about management, it's like forecasting something, it's like planning something, then organizing all the resources needed to accomplish the task. And after that, whosoever are there, like commanding the staff, like whosoever are the members who will do this task, they will be commanded towards an achievement of a common objective, and then coordination should be there. Otherwise, everyone will start working towards their purpose na, so coordination activities should be managed properly and controlling so that they will work towards a common objective. Otherwise तो सब अपने अपने objective के towards work करने लग जाएंगे. So this is one of the most acceptable definition of management. Okay, and here you can see the name of some important thinkers of the time. So the right answer for the question, before going to the right answer, I want to tell you some important definitions. Okay, so this is a specific information you if you want that कि सारे notes आपको मिल जाए. So first thing what you need to do, connect with us on the application also. With the classes we are providing you the notes, and other thing you can connect with me on my telegram so that I'll provide you the PDFs of the classes, then you can download the PDFs from there. Okay, so these are the definitions of management, and these are the names of the thinkers who gave this definition. So first important definition, all the definitions are important, and here you can see the definition which is given in the option. It's given by Henry Fayol. Okay, so the right answer for the question is option number 1, that is Henry Fayol. He gave the definition of management as: to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. The definition was given by Henry Fayol. Now let's read the other definitions also. Okay, so here you can see a definition given by George R. Terry. Like, management is a distinct process. What are the different steps that include in management? Like, it consists of planning, then organizing all the resources, then actuating it, like implementing it, and controlling it, like whatever the activities that need to be performed during a task, it should be controlled, performed to determine and accomplish stated objectives by the use of human beings and other resources. See, objectives should be decided before beginning of any task, right? अगर objectives आपका clear नहीं होगा तो things will fail. आज नहीं तो कल आपका रिजल्ट जो है वो डिस्टर्ब रहेगा. सो व्हेन वी गो फॉर लाइक फोकसिंग ऑन अ टास्क, its objective should be stated earlier. Okay, next is a definition given by Peter Drucker. Like, management is a multi-purpose organ that manages business and manages workers and the work. Okay, so it is managing all the resources, like the businesses that involved there, like the workers who are working on a specific task, and the work, जो भी आपका task है, work है, वो भी आपका management का ही एक important aspect है that need to be considered of, right? And Harold Kuntz have given a definition. This definition is also very important. That management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. So there are certain groups which are organized formally, like by considering their educational qualification, by considering their experiences. So there are certain groups which are organized formally and they are provided with some task. Okay, so getting things done through and with people. Okay, next is the definition given by Mary Parker Follett, and what he said: management is the art of getting things done through people. Next is Mary Cushing Nell. So good management, or when we use the word scientific management, when we say that this word should be scientifically managed, so what it means: good management or scientific management achieves a social objective with the best use of human and material energy and time. Like, whatever the resources available to you, that should be used optimally. Maximum resources का utilization करना है, and with satisfaction for the participants in public and who are involved in the project. They should be satisfied with the work, and even though जिसको आप अपने प्रोजेक्ट को एग्जीक्यूट करोगे, they will also be satisfied with your work, right? So then only you will say that this particular project is scientifically managed or it is good managed project. Okay, now the question next for you. Now look at the question first and the options here. Which of the following is not a characteristic of management? Okay, कैसा होना चाहिए, क्या आपके management के features होते हैं as per you, and what would be the answer that will not define the characteristics of management, है ना? The question here is, which of the following is not a characteristic of management? इनमें से कौन सा management का characteristic नहीं रहता है? Options are management is a process, management is a group activity, management is a static function, management is a continuous process, or it is a result oriented process. What would be the right answer for this question? So aspirants who are there in the session, please comment below what would be the right answer for this question. थोड़ा actively participate करो भाई class में and give the answer for the questions. Yeah. How it will work that you will not give the answers and see as you are requesting for the management session and I'm providing you the classes today, but you are not replying there. कैसे काम चलेगा हाँ? I want you guys to participate actively in the session. Okay. So what would be the answer for this question? See, the individuals who are taking part in an activity or in any task, they keep on changing. As we are talking about the human resources, so they have their mindset. They will also like tell you some important advantages and the disadvantages, like the pros and the cons of the project. So in that way, we cannot say management as a static function. It's a dynamic process. It's a dynamic function, like because there will always be the involvement of people from different mindsets and there will be always a sharing of the ideas, so that the work will be accomplished in an optimized manner. So the option number 3 is not a characteristic of management. Okay, the right answer for the question is option number 3. Clear to you? Okay, and here I'm also providing you all the important characteristics of management. So it includes that management is universal, like everything from a very small task at our home and the task discussed globally for the welfare of all the humankind. Everywhere you need to manage all the resources. Okay, so it's a universal thing. It's a goal oriented, like everything that you want to do, it's always have a purpose, like why you are starting this thing and why you are working on any project. Okay, it's a continuous process, like whatever the things are going on, they will continually, like gradually, sometime it will be with the good pace, sometime like with the average pace, so they are going on. Okay, so it's a continuous process, it's multi-dimensional, it's connected with a different part of it. It's a group activity because there's an involvement of individuals from different backgrounds. It can have the individuals from different background who are working towards a common objective. So it's always a group activity. It's a dynamic function. There's no like कोई एक specific ही purpose नहीं रहता है. आपका main target should be fixed and the way you are approaching it, it keep on changing. It depends upon the people with whom you are dealing. So on that basis, it's keep on changing. So it's a dynamic function and it's at intangible force. You are not punishing the people. You are not threatening them. It's a like they mentally want to involve there, like they're psychologically driven. So management is always a psychologically driven. जैसे कि हम घर में we are not instructing all the members at the home कि do that, this and they and wo, but they have that, like they keep on thinking that this is their house, so we have to do. So there's always an intangible force that is driving you towards a main goal. Okay, so it's not always a tangible force that is driving you. Okay. Next is, yeah, question number 4 is there in front of you. You have to tell what would be the right answer that will better suit to this question. So in fourth question, what they are asking to us, like management as in, firstly you have to tell like management, how we can take the management as. It can be taken as art, science, process, politics or economics. Okay, so management is and dash which brings desired results. Okay, if you manage something, you will be capable of getting the desired results of your choice. Implies application of skills in the knowledge to bring desired results. So it happens now, like if we manage our schedule, okay, we are targeting for a competitive exam and we had managed a specific planner for us. Will it be capable of getting the desired result, isn't it? right? So you have to tell what is that subject. When we consider management as an art, then we'll get the desired result. Or when we consider the management as a science, or as a process, or as a politics, or as a economics, like what would be the best suited answer for this question? Yeah. Any like answer from you, any option that you want to suggest for this question? Yeah. So, aspirants who are there in the class, please comment what would be the right answer for this question. What would be the right answer for this question? See, it's an art. Like management can be considered as a science where we are using the scientific means to accomplish something. Management is an art, like we are using all the resources so beautifully that we are applying all of our skills and the knowledge with that thought in mind, like this will help us to achieve the desired results. Okay, the right answer for the question is art. Okay, so whenever we talk about management, it can be studied or it can be considered as a science, like we are using the scientific means to achieve something. It's an art, like whatever the knowledge we have, we are beautifully implementing it with having a some purpose in our mind, and we want to achieve that purpose. As a profession, like we are teaching others like how you should apply the management rules in the task that you want to accomplish. Okay, so these are the management prospects that we considered it. Okay, the right answer for the question is option number one, art. Very good, Ritesh, very good. Okay, now the next question is there for you on the screen. प्लीज आंसर इट, लाइक अगर किसी ने मैनेजमेंट को पहले इतना ज्यादा सीरियस होके नहीं पढ़ा है, but he or she is taking classes now and he or she is attending all the lectures very on a regular basis, he or she will be capable of answer all the questions that I am asking to you, right? And as I already told you the questions or the topic जो इस particular topic से आपसे एग्जाम में पूछे जा सकते हैं, तो सभी questions उसी फॉर्मेट पे डिजाइन किए गए हैं, right? So the next question for you, which of the following is not a function of management, right? So management क्या इनमें से एक function perform नहीं करता है? I had told you the definitions of management, है ना? I had told you the definitions of management by different thinkers. So on that basis, you can analyze which could not be the function of management. Yeah, profit making. Okay, so as per the definitions that we had discussed that are given by different thinkers on management, we can say that management is like it involves the planning of the projects, it involves all the organization or the organizing all the resources needed to accomplish any task, and controlling, like if you will not guide the subordinates who are working under you, they will like easily deviate from the objective. ठीक है, तो इट्स नीडेड कि आपको उनको टाइम टाइम पर कंट्रोल करना पड़ेगा एंड दे शुड बी डायरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स अ सर्टेन ऑब्जेक्टिव, right? So when you are working with a group of individuals, all the individuals are not same, all are not having the same expertise and experience. You have to work on them so that they will be aligned to a common objective, right? So all these are the objectives, all these are the functions of management. Profit making is not the function of management, right? The right answer for the question is option number three. Very good, Ritesh. Okay, so here I am giving you all the functions of management. So it starts with the planning of the project and it ends on controlling all the like individuals or the human who are working on the project and controlling all the resources involved there. Otherwise, there will be an overflow of the resources if you will not control them. Okay, and if the resources will overflow, there will be like delaying in achieving the final objective, right? Why you are doing all these things now? So that your task will be accomplished in a definite time interval, and it should be a continuous process. There should be no lagging in between. तो अगर हम किसी भी step को will not work on it scientifically, it can create the loopholes in the process. It can create the loopholes in the process. So there is a need to manage, like to accomplish all the functions of the management on a regular basis. Okay. The right answer for the question is option number 3, that is profit making. Clear to you? Now the next question is, okay, so when we talk about the management, it have three levels. Generally, we talk about the top levels of management, then the middle level of management, and the low level of management. So as per the different levels of management, like top level of management में आते हैं the owner of the organization, the CEO, the founder of the organization, who set an objective कि आपने ये एक specific business को, एक specific organization को क्यों establish किया, आपका main agenda क्या है. Now you will discuss these ideas with the managers, department managers, the branch managers, and they will act as a middle level of management. Okay, they have the ideas received from the top level of management, and on that basis they will prepare certain formats. Okay, and on that basis they will assign job to the low level of management who can directly control all the workers, all the subordinates with whom he is working. Like the low level of management is basically considered of the supervisors जो कि आपके workers के साथ directly connected रहते हैं. Okay, now the question. Okay, now I'm telling you the question. What is asked in this question? So this level of management, what they do, like they assign the jobs to the different workers and they guide them for day-to-day activities, and they are the functions of which of the levels of management. Like what would you answer for this question? Main जो work होता है, like they are directly connected. This level of management is directly connected with the workers. They assign the jobs to the workers. They guide them for day-to-day activities. एंड दे टेक अ रिव्यू मीटिंग. तो ये जो लो लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट रहता है, ये इनको चाहिए डेली रिपोर्ट्स, डेली कितना वर्क परफॉर्म हुआ एंड हाउ यू आर वर्किंग. whereas a middle level of management, they take like weekly meetings, weekly review meetings. Okay, so that they will came to know like कि supervisors ने कितना वर्क कराया है वर्कर से. And the top level management, like the CEO and the founder, they have so many plans to execute, like so many plans to make and to work upon. So they usually take meeting on monthly basis or fortnight basis, like after 15 days, right? So the right answer for the question number 6 will be, क्या होगा इस question के लिए right answer? Any idea from you aspirants? Are you getting all these points? Reply नहीं करना है, कम से कम thumbs up करके बता दो. ठीक है, जो साइड में इमोजीज होते हैं उन पे थम्स अप करके बता दो दैट यू आर गेटिंग ऑल द पॉइंट्स. ओके, सो दैट आई विल बी नोन दैट कि आप लोगों को समझ में आ रही ये चीजें, एंड दिस लेक्चर इज सीम्स टू बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू, है ना. The aspirants who are there in the session and who want their doubts to be cleared, you can ask any doubt from this portion in the live classes. I'm taking a live class for you. The right answer for the question will fall as low level management. I had given you the definition of all the levels of management. Okay. So the right answer is that, and they are directly connected with the workers. They observe their day-to-day activities, like how they are working, and they supervise them as per their work or as per the task they are performing. Okay. Now, the next question is, which of the following is not a type of plan? So, as we had discussed about the different functions and about the different like characteristics of the management, and they will discuss that any management, if you want to manage any plan or any task, it need to be done in a specific manner ताकि आपके जो भी requisite objectives हैं, they will be fulfilled. Okay. So here I am asking you a question. What are the which of the following is not a type of plan? इनमें से कौन सा एक तरह का plan नहीं है? Please tell what would be the right answer for this question. Okay, they are the different functions of our management, and in all the functions, the most important thing that is very important for any task to accomplish is planning it. सबसे पहले तो आप plan करोगे है ना. सबसे पहले तो if it is like you have all the resources जिसकी help से you can achieve it, so पहले तो आप plan करोगे and then you will start working on execution of the plan. For that, planning करने के बाद you will look for the resources. Are you capable of doing it or not? And on that basis, then you will work on the different functions of the management. है ना? So here you have the different types of plan with you. You have to tell which is not a type of a plan. So here you have strategic plans, tactical plans, defensive plan, operational plan, and contingency plan. So always when we are working on the management functions and we are talking about the planning, we always go for strategic planning, tactical planning, operational planning, and contingency planning. There's no defensive planning in management that we should talk about. Okay. Okay, we always think about कि हमें अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव को कैसे फुलफिल करना है. हमारा मेन टारगेट ये रहता है. So to fulfill the objectives and to get the final results out, we need to plan in these four manners, like contingency planning, जिसमें you can do the changes as per the requirements in the future. Strategic planning, like all the resources should be utilized in a scientific manner. Tactical planning, like what kind of techniques and the different skills you will be needed to for the execution of the final work. And operational planning, like how you can execute it. So there are basically four important types of planning that we are talking about here. Okay. Next is, yeah. Now, what you have to tell which one is a function of management on the basis of the definition given to you. So, dash is a intellectual process. This one is a intellectual process, like where your mental power is needed, like your thought process is needed, and the conscious determination of the courses of action, like what should be done. Like you are making a course of action, you are making a planner or a schedule, okay, and it needs your conscious mind to work on it, like your mental well-being is considered during that function of management, and the basing of decision on purpose, and on that basis you will take the decisions कि आपका purpose क्या है. On that basis you will take a decisions, you will start working on it, you will start acting, and then consider the estimates related to it. So what would be the right answer for this? इतना explanation करने के बाद aspirants अभी तो आपके आंसर ऐसे आने चाहिए like कि बस बता ही दे कि इस क्वेश्चन के लिए right answer क्या होगा. Give the right answer for the question. I am waiting for your responses. So as per you, what would be the right answer for this question? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, very good. It is the planning ना. Actually, planning सबसे ज़्यादा important होती है. On that basis, you start working on, right? And planning से you will not get all the work done. Like schedules तो सब लोग ही बना लेते हैं. And after that, you need to execute it well. Isn't it? When you are preparing for any competitive exam, as you guys asked me to give a strategy, so complete strategy कि 25 days में कैसे पूरा syllabus cover करें, and I planned for you, I worked for you. Now it's your responsibility to execute it on your daily life. अपने daily life में उन सभी points को execute करना so that you will be capable of achieving the final results, right? So that involves your mindset and your working. Now, question number 9 is there for you. So, in the question number 9, what is asked to you? Dash involves cutting of alternatives between those that are desirable and those that are not desirable. Okay, when you are moving towards the final steps of execution of your plan, when you had moved toward the final steps of execution of plan, Okay, you will realize that there are certain tasks that you don't need to do. You just have to cut them off. Okay, and there's certain tasks that you need to focus on more. They need to be accomplished, otherwise the next task है वो नहीं आप कर पाओगे. So what is it? What is this particular step? Options are: it is decision making, it is planning, it is dispute, it is controlling, and it is processing. Yeah, it's decision making, what to do and what not to do. Like हम do's and don'ts की list बनाते हैं. When we had set our targets for life, we had started planning for some examination or something else. We make a list of do and don't so that आप एक specific goal के towards बहुत पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट एंड विद योर फुल एनर्जी मूव कर सको, है ना. नेक्स्ट इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 10th इज दिस इज अ टाइप ऑफ कॉग्निटिव बायस in which our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character, right? See, when we meet certain people, right, this is a biasness in decision making. Like we have certain stereotypes in our mind, we have certain like cognitive biasness in our mind, and that was basis हम एक idea लगा लेते हैं if a person is having like थोड़ा long hair है, will think that he is not sincere about his job. About the boys I'm talking, right? If a person is like having a cool attitude, we just think that he will be not capable of doing the serious job, है ना. And if like we also talk about the family backgrounds, if the all members of a family are from the doctor like professional, will think that he can't be a singer, how he should be a singer, उसको भी medical line में ही होना चाहिए. So what is it? Okay, so this is a type of cognitive bias in which our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. ठीक है, so this is a halo effect and we'll also talk about this defect. हम ये जो effects हैं अभी भी discuss कर रहे हैं in our regular classes. You can have the regular classes and all that basis you will be capable of answering this question. So these are the different types of biases in decision making. Okay, and means we should like take a break over them. Hamesha we should not judge them like that. Okay, but overall impression like it affects because we have a human, we are all born and brought up in such kind of scenarios, तो ये भी रहता ही है. But now we are working on like reducing the percentage of these kinds of biasness na in the decision making, the final decision making process, and this is known as a halo effect. Okay, next is it's a halo effect, right aspirants? The next question is there for you. Now you had to tell what would be the right answer for question number 11. Okay, so what we are doing here, what we are talking about, so dash involves the grouping of activities. Okay, you have all the activities with you. Okay, and you had grouped all the activities necessary to accomplish goals and the plans. So you know about your goals and you had planned all the goals and the objectives, and after that you had divided the teams into different groups and you had assigned them different tasks, right? And the assignment of these activities to appropriate departments, and you had assigned this activities to the appropriate departments who have the specialization in the specific fields, and the provision of authority, delegation, and coordination. Okay, so after that they will get the authorities, they will get the responsibility to achieve the task, and the delegations and the coordination. Now what is this process? Yeah, this is the organization. It is the needed now whenever we have a family function even. That time also like target bhai ki shadi, hashtag bhai ki shadi, as this is a shadi season. So we always have now like then all the members in the family, they will be assigned to different tasks so that जो आपका final objective है वो बड़ा smoothly achieve हो जाए. Isn't it? It's a very time oriented example na, as okay. Similarly, when there is like you have to go for any important webinar, like and you have a team assigned, you are going for, you have to start working on a project, like all the individuals who will be related with the project, they will be assigned certain activities. ओके, और वो उनको कहाँ से इंफॉर्मेशंस को गैदर करना है, एंड वट एवर द इंफॉर्मेशन दे विल गैदर, वो उसके लिए खुद ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल होंगे, राइट? Is it helping them or not? They will be the responsible one. Okay, so this is the organization. Very good. Next is about which of the following is a process of organization. So when we go for the organization of any like activities on the basis of a specific goal, तो organization में क्या process में क्या क्या steps involve होते हैं? It's a very interesting question. So first option is determination of objectives. Yeah. Second is delegations of authority. Third is the assignment of duties. Fourth option is both 1 and 2. Fifth option is all the above. So what would be the right answer for this question as per you? क्या रहेगा सही आंसर इस क्वेश्चन के लिए? Yeah, please tell aspirants, I'm waiting for your responses. What would be the right answer for this question as per you? All the above. Okay, so when we talk about the process of organizing something, organizing an event, organizing a meeting, first thing that is needed कि agenda क्या है, क्यों ही हम लोग बैठ के बात कर रहे हैं over a certain topic. There should be an objective, there should be the delegations of authority, and there should be an assignment of duties to all the individuals who are connected with this organization. Okay, so the right answer for the question is option number fifth, right? Now the next question, look at the question, it's a very interesting question. The next question is a dash. Now this organization, how you are organizing a specific like group of activities, ठीक है? तो it is of different types, and here I am asking कि इस तरह के organization को आप क्या कहेंगे? So this is an organization, is a contemporary approach in organization design. So this dash organization is a contemporary approach in organization design. It's an organization that is not affected by, that is not defined by or limited to the horizontal, vertical, and the external boundaries imposed by a predefined structure. Like there's no role of boundaries in this organization. So what it would be, right? कोई आपका boundaries defined नहीं है. There's no role of the boundaries. Okay, there's no predefined structure on which the organization have to work upon. So in that case, it will be considered as boundaryless organization. Okay, certain organization, none of the above नहीं रहेगा, boundaryless organization रहेगा. ठीक है? See, there's a determined organization जहाँ पे एक specific task है, determination, and you are working over it. All are determined to achieve that. There's a goal-oriented, like final objective is already decided. Self-organization where we are planning all the things as per our needs and as per our requirements. Okay. I'm sorry. Right. Now the next question is there for you. Dash is a process of transferring and assigning decision-making authority to lower level of an organizational hierarchy. So we had discussed the different levels in the organizational hierarchy, like the top level of management, the middle level of management, and the lower level of management. So what we are doing here, the जो आपके lower levels है organization में, we are giving them authorities, like they can transfer the job, they can assign the duties as per the expertise of the different individuals. There's no dictatorship, there's a participative approach we are talking about. So what is it कि centralized नहीं है, जो भी आपकी powers है, they got decentralized. This is not transformation. Transformation नहीं रहेगा ये, ठीक है? Transformation नहीं है. We are not talking about it's about हमने अपनी duties जो हैं whatever the authorities are, they are assigned to the lower levels of an organization also. Okay, so this is decentralization. एक ही individual सभी objectives को decide करके सभी powers लेकर नहीं बैठा है. It is assigned to the different levels of organization. Okay. Now the next is question number 15 is there for you. So in the question number 15, what you are asked to do, this refers to the continuous process. So what we are doing here, we are continuously, so it happens like most of the time. क्या होता है? It's a continuous process of finding. Firstly, you will find, okay? Then you will select, finding, selecting, then you will evaluate, then you will develop a working relation with current and future employees. Okay, so these are the future employees who are entering the organization, and they are the current employees who are working there. So, what is it? It's staffing, and it is needed. Okay, there should be a working relationship between the current and the future employees. Okay, so that they will stick to a common objective. They will work together towards a common objective, and there will be a harmonious like जो आपका वर्क एनवायरनमेंट है दैट विल बी हार्मोनियस और सभी इंडिविजुअल्स विल happily or satisfactorily work there. Okay. Next is which of the following is not a process in staffing? So when we go for the staffing or these steps जो भी हमने अभी डिस्कस किया इनमें से क्या एक प्रोसेस नहीं है? Is it the remuneration? Is it the performance evaluation, selection of the individuals, promotion of the individuals, or the investment? So what is not a process in staffing? So when we go for the staffing, it में से कौन सा एक process नहीं रहेगा? See, when firstly is we need to do the manpower planning. हम recruitment निकालते हैं, hiring निकालते हैं. Okay, and on that basis, recruitment will occur, selection will occur, the placement will be done, and after that, you will get the training and the developments like what kind of job that will be assigned to you. On that basis, you have to go for the training, and that will develop the specific kind of skills in you. Okay, on that basis, you will get the remunerations, your like salary will be decided, and how much you will perform, like how if you are doing the better performances, you will get the performance appraisals. And yeah, other than that, on the basis of your skills, you will be promoted to the different departments and you will get the transfers also. Okay. So investment is not a process in staffing. We are not investing somewhere. We are recruiting the individuals. We are selecting the individuals. We are promoting them to the different department or for the different roles as per their skills that they had acquired. Okay. Next is question number 17. So dash is the process through which managers assure that actual activities conform to planned activities. So what is it? Okay, so this is also one of the step of management under which what the managers do, he assure that actual activities conform to the planned activities. जो भी हमने plan की थी activities और जो activities perform हो रही है, they are on the same bar. उनमें कोई deviation नहीं है and we are getting the results that we want. So what is that process of management? Is it the supervision? It is the directing, execution, controlling and managing. Now, what is the right answer for this question? Yeah, if anyone is thinking of managing, so we are talking about the different processes of management. So management will not fall as a right answer for this question. It is the controlling. Okay, it is the controlling that we are controlling all the individuals who are working on a project ताकि जो हमने initially decide किया था activities and what they are doing, they will go in a same line. There will be no deviation. This is controlling. Okay. Now the next. Okay, now I had already told you the different processes of staffing. So it is quite easy for you to answer the question number 18 that I had given you. So what the staffing, what are the different processes in staffing? It involves the recruitment of the individuals and providing them training as per their skills or as per the jobs assigned to them. There will be a performance evaluations on a regular basis and both 1 and 3 would be the right answer and all of the above. Yeah, what would be the right answer for question number 18? Is there anyone who can give the right answer for this question? It is all of the above. Okay, I had already told you the different processes involved in staffing, and under that, we know that all these steps will be included there. So the right answer will be option number 5th. Clear? Okay. Now the question number 19 is there for you. Yeah, we have the different decisions making. All of the above would be the right answer. Okay, Saurabh, very good. Right? The question number 19 is there for you. So you have to tell what kind of decision it is. So these decisions are routine and repetitive. They will keep on, like you have to take this kind of decision on a regular basis, and they are made within the framework of organizational policies and the rules. There are certain policies जो एक organization में framed होती है, which is considered as a code of conduct of an organization. Whenever we join any organization, we are provided with a code of conduct that we need to follow. There's a rule book of every organization that every individual have to follow. So what kind of decisions they are? They are the programmed decisions, they are the non-structured decisions, they are the structured decisions, they are the instant decision or the technical decision. Yeah, they will be the programmed decision. ये programmed है, that see, as it is programmed in our mind, like whenever we'll see any religious place, we'll close our eyes, how to greet our elders and how to consume food. So these are the programmed decisions. Okay, these are the routine and the repetitive one. We have to repeat them on a regular basis. Okay, so the right answer for the question is option number 1. Got it? Now, question number 1, question number 20 is here. So this is the last question for you guys from this particular portion. All right, please go through all the questions. Please go through. I had selected some of the very important question from this management processes portion. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये आपके syllabus में mention है, तो please make sure you will attend all the classes here. You will be capable of answering all the questions from there. Okay, the next question is, which of the following is or are the nature and purpose of control? अभी control जो है उसका nature कैसा रहता है, उसका purpose कैसा रहता है, on that basis you have to tell what would be the right answer. So Saurabh is saying option number 2. Is it for this question? Okay, control is an essential function of management. बहुत जरूरी है. If there will be no control from the higher level or the top level of management, तो जो आपके middle level और lower level of management, they will not do their job seriously, और आपका जो final objective है, it will not be achieved in the planned manner, और जो भी time assigned है उस time में. Continuous process है, ongoing process है, definitely है. So control is forward working because past cannot be controlled. Obviously control आप next, अभी कोई task आपका अच्छे से achieve नहीं हो रहा है, तो you will plan कि further जो task है that will be achieved properly. उसको आप scientifically manage करो. You can't go in the past and do the like corrections in the steps. Okay. And control involves measurements. Obviously, the resources that are involved in a management process, all the resources will be calculated, whether they are the skills of the individuals or energies हैं आपका monetary resources involved हैं. So everything will be considered, right? So it is all of the above. ठीक है? Question number 20 के लिए all of the above लगाएंगे. Okay, Saurav. Now this is the end of the session. So before ending, I just want to tell aspirants, if you want to prepare with us, देखो अभी बसंत पंचमी के occasion पे you are getting the maximum discount on all the batches, so make sure कि आप maximum discount के साथ सभी जो भी preparation करना चाहते हैं, you can be the part of the batches and start your preparations with us, okay? And whatever the queries you have, you can ask in the comment box. I'll make sure कि आपके queries जो है वो timely cover किए जाए, okay? All the best, aspirants. Bye bye. Take care.